That's that pipsqueak strength for you. I gotta knock some sense into these MMA fans, man. Fedor Emelianenko. Fedor Emelianenko. This ain't Peaches and Creamville. Peaches and Creamville. Peaches and Creamville. Benoit Saint Denis versus Dustin Poirier. Here we go. Here we go, guys. I'm nervous. I am very nervous. Oh my gosh. Let's see if Dustin KOs him in the first round. Both southpaws. Hard low kick from Dustin. Jab for Benoit Saint Denis. Right hand for Benoit Saint Denis. He's shooting a takedown. Dustin pulling guillotine. And Benoit's on top of Poirier. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm nervous. There's a knee. Benoit is in the clinch, dude. My heart is going crazy right now. Dustin is on his feet. But Benoit is putting the pressure on him. Let's hope his gas tank can hold up, dude. Benoit trying to get Dustin's back. Trapping one of the legs. Dustin is complaining about something. Benoit jumps on the back. Dustin trying to shake him off. But Benoit is sticky. Benoit is sticky. And Dustin lands a good knee on Dustin Poirier. Poirier's got him up against the fence. Good knee for Benoit. Good shots for Benoit. But he's taking Dustin down. Dustin looking for a guillotine. Looking for a choke. Standing guillotine. Dustin has a standing guillotine. Saint Denis is looking tired. Ah, fuck. Saint Denis is looking tired, dude. He's looking gassed. What the fuck? Oh, he's stung deep. Oh! Saint Denis is in Poirier's face, teeing off. Big elbows from Saint Denis. Ah, man, this is big knee from Saint Denis. Big elbows from Saint Denis. Big knee from Saint Denis. Dustin's going for a takedown of his own. Interesting game plan for Poirier. Benoit reverses it. Gets Dustin up against the fence. This is a grueling fight so far. Benoit teeing off. Big elbows in the clinch. Poirier is in a clinch war with... Oh! Big shot from Poirier. Damn, dude. This is a freaking great fight so far. Holy smokes. Benoit going for another takedown. Dustin looking for a guillotine. But Benoit has him down. Benoit has him down. And now Benoit is going to beat him up on the mat. Looking to take Dustin's back here. And this is a brutal, brutal pace. And now he has the back. He has Poirier's back. Body triangle. He's looking for the rear naked choke. Dustin doing a really good job defending this. Damn, dude. Saint Denis is just on him, man. I don't think he's going to get the finish. Oh, he's got a triangle. He's got the triangle. He's got an armbar. Oh! No. He's not going to get anything. I thought he was going to break his arm. Oh, man. But I'm still nervous because Benoit is looking fucking tired, man. This is where, again, all the staph infection questions get answered. Like, I don't know if his cardio is going to be able to hold up. Benoit doesn't look gassed, but we know Dustin's got the experience, man. We know he's got the experience. This is so intense. Oh, my gosh, dude. I'm nervous. I'm really nervous. This is good for Benoit. I mean, Dustin's chances of getting a KO, I think, are going to diminish unless Benoit gasses. This is a very nerve-wracking fight, guys. All right, we're round 2. Here we go. This is dangerous at the beginning of the round. Dustin's had a break. Benoit Saint Denis is going to have to get on him. Saint Denis is fighting well. Oh! Poirier rocked him! And he pulled a guillotine! What are you doing, Dustin Poirier, pulling a guillotine? You're literally giving him every fucking chance to survive. So stupid from Dustin Poirier. That pisses me off. What the fuck are you doing? Poirier pulling a guillotine after rocking Saint Denis. And now Benoit is in mount. Holy shit, Benoit is gonna get the back again. He's got him flattened out. No way. Saint Denis is looking for a rear naked choke. He cannot fumble this position, man. This is like Islam Makhachev Volk round 1. Holy shit. This is such a grueling fight for Poirier. Benoit is mogging him on the ground. Poirier gets out, but Benoit elbows him, and he's back up against the fence. Big elbow from Benoit. Big knee. Benoit has to be careful. Be careful. Dustin's dangerous up against the fence. Don't. No! Dude, do not fucking slug up against the fence. Benoit's going big slugging. No, don't throw a guillotine DP. Oh, Benoit's getting tired, man. Man. Benoit is looking slow as fuck, bro. He's so slow on the feet. It's so nerve-wracking. Big body shot from DP. Poirier rocks them. Oh! Poirier blinked guillotine again! The fuck is he doing? He knocked him out. Poirier knocked him out. Poirier chins Benoit Saint Denis, round 2. Poirier just knocked out Benoit Saint Denis, round 2. Ah, god damn it. Fuck. Big win for Dustin Poirier. Fuck. Damn it. Benoit was getting tired. I knew it, dude. I fucking knew he was gonna get KO'd fighting like that. Big slugging on the feet. He was so close. He was so close to the rear naked choke. He fumbled. He got tired, dude. Benoit was looking gassed as fuck. Gassed in round 2. Amazing win for Dustin Poirier, but gassed in round 2? Damn it, dude. Once Dustin has you hurt, it's over. Apologize with cheers right now, bedtime crew in this bitch. Oh, Benoit gassed. Benoit gassed out. I mean, to be fair, a lot of what I said came true other than the fucking KO. He gassed. I don't know. It's weird. Is it not weird that he gassed out? Looks like an absolute slowpoke. Not as much adversity as he faced against Thiago Moises on the ground. He had a tougher fight with Thiago Moises in the first round. But he gasses out in the second against Dustin. Slow as a tortoise. God damn it, dude. He's so slow. Benoit Saint Denis is a bum and you're a casual. I mean, he had staph infection, so there's that too. Staph infection for Benoit Saint Denis. Gasses out in the second round. Good win for Dustin Poirier. I'm coping big time. I am coping big time. I'm coping. Benoit looks soft. Great win for Poirier. He destroyed Benoit Saint Denis on the feet. Ah, damn it. Respect to Dustin. But he gassed in the second. What the fuck? Second round gassing? Are you kidding me? Ah, damn it. Dude, were we just gonna sit here and act like he didn't have staph and he wasn't on antibiotics? Fuck. Damn it, dude. I'm like torn between cope and like, yeah, but it was a good fight from Dustin. I'm sorry, guys. I'm coping. Fuck. He was so close. Bedtime apology. I'm not apologizing because I made a pick. Enjoy this moment, guys. Enjoy the moment. I'll get this one back. Good for Dustin Poirier. Benoit Saint Denis was literally mogging him in the first round. Poirier, despite making mistakes, still got the job done. Benoit Saint Denis, despite getting multiple moments given to him, like literally given to him, still lost. I was wrong. We got 4K in the chat right now. Let's go. We do have a fuckload of people in the chat. I was wrong. Okay, I was wrong. Bad night at the office for Luke. I mean, I got the big pick wrong. It's true. But I was so close. So close. Benoit gassed in the second round. That is suspicious as fuck. Okay, that is suspicious. He was literally having his way. He looked so sluggish on the feet. Listen, you guys are just going to say that's cope at the end of the day. He had a volcano on his face the whole fight week. I assumed that he could have been on antibiotics. And he gassed out. I love seeing the glazing blow up in your face. Yeah, it honestly felt like, you know, every time I'm that confident on a pick, I usually get it wrong. So there's that. Fluke as hell, please stop cursing these fights. I was way too confident. I was way too confident. Whenever I get that confident, it blows up in my face. Has it ever worked out for me? Ever? But to be fair, I was shitting my pants this week. Don't even tell me that I wasn't. You guys cannot tell me that I was not nervous this fight week. I was nervous. I was nervous this fight week. You disrespected Dustin, casual. I didn't disrespect Dustin. I just didn't think he was going to win. By picking against him, oh wow, so disrespectful to pick against him. Folded like Frenchmen always do. He got KO'd. He did not quit in the fight. He literally just got KO'd. Benoit Saint Denis is a bum and you're a casual. Okay, thank you for the $2. Thank you for the $2 Canadian. Pump the brakes. Yes, pump the brakes. We are pumping the brakes. Benoit Saint Denis walks with hands down versus a known striker. He looked like a slug on the feet. I'm not just going to sit here and act like he didn't. Benoit had staph. What do you expect? I'm coping. Let me cope. I love you so much, Copus Tracy. Well, thank you for the $2, fam god. I appreciate that. Picking Benoit to win when we just saw him ragdoll Dustin Poirier and annihilate him in the first, and beat him everyone on the ground is not crazy. It's also not crazy that someone has staph infection when they have a volcano on their forehead during fight week. Guys, I will say this. It is kind of a theme. Every time I get super confident and I start having fun with it and I start going in on it, I end up getting them wrong, like in brutal fashion. So I gotta chill. Benoit St. Denis gone. Time to pick a new fighter to glaze. He's not gone. He got KO'd. He had staph infection potentially. He'll be right back. Lol, you are casual on purpose for views. Oh, yeah. I definitely made a bunch of videos on purpose to be wrong. You're right. I definitely want to be wrong on purpose. Dude, if anyone has ever had staph infection or taken antibiotics, you know that you gas out. Benoit St. Denis gassed hard on the feet. It is suspicious. That does not mean that Dustin Poirier doesn't get credit for putting his ass out. And I got to give Dustin credit for not gassing out either. I would have expected him to be much more tired. Dustin knocked his ass out. Great win. 4 terrible guillotines and still won. You're right. Benoit is a cardio kickboxing class attendee. True. With that striking, literally. Cope, I am coping. Lucas, this is why no one respects your pick, dog. I mean, it's because every once in a while some shit like this happens. Your confidence was disrespectful, not your pick. It's not disrespectful to be confident in a fight prediction. Guys, let's get out of this fucking fantasy world, right? There's nothing disrespectful about being confident in an outcome of a sporting event. Let's relax. Flukus at his finest, baby. Thank you for the $2. I appreciate that. But yeah, you're right. Anyway, here comes O'Malley. Let's enjoy the main event. All right, you guys had your moment. It's back to reality. Back to clean up shop with the main event pick. Oh, man. I needed to get that pick right. It was, dude, Benoit, if he had just choked him out in the first, it would have been the best night ever. Fuck. Stop replying to haters. They're sending donos. I have to read the donos. I'm not just gonna not read one. It's okay, bro. I gloated while making my pick. It's all good. This is one of the reasons why people like my channel. They like to clown me if I get it wrong. That's fine. That's totally okay. It sucks for me, but it is what it is. I can't change it. And I'm not gonna not be confident. Fuck that. I enjoy being confident on picks, right? One of these days, I'm going to be super confident and I'm going to get it right to a T. But it does suck getting picks wrong. Like, you get a bunch of picks wrong like that, then creates a bad reputation for predictions. So, you just don't want to... Like, I do take pride in getting picks right. I do. It wouldn't bother me if I didn't care. I do care about getting picks right. Lucas, how does it feel to be MMA and boxing casual at the same time? I'm not an MMA casual because I got a pick wrong, dude. People get picks wrong, okay? We don't know the exact outcome. And I did say a lot of things that would actually take place, like Poirier would get ragdolled on the ground and would not have success on the ground. Benoit St. Denis as a can. Ragdolled Dustin Poirier, easily beat him in the first round, was winning the second round, gassed out, and got KO'd. Okay, yeah, total can. A can could definitely destroy Dustin Poirier in the first round like that. And out-grapple him everywhere. Nothing fluky about grappling, by the way. Total can that happened to have a volcano on his head. Possibly staph infection. If he was on antibiotics, that would annihilate his gas tank. There's that. But total can, you're right. Total can. Never let Lucas forget if Benoit St. Denis won. Yo, of course I would be yapping. Yes, I would. Dude, just admit you overrated Benoit St. Denis. I overrated him a tiny bit, but at the same time... Listen, I actually don't think I overrated him that much. I think I underrated Dustin Poirier. I didn't overrate Benoit. You could say I'm coping if it makes you feel better, but I don't understand how I'm coping. I got the pick wrong. Dude, Josh Emmett would knock Benoit St. Denis the fuck out. Maybe if he doesn't get finished on the ground first. Guys, Benoit St. Denis literally may have had staph, okay? Man, I'm happy you were wrong. Dustin's my favorite fighter for years. I like Dustin Poirier too. It's just that I thought Benoit was going to win, and I always want to get my pick right, of course. You know what the best about this Benoit's chin is cracked forever? Okay. Yeah, but people are just going to act like Benoit St. Denis didn't have a volcano on his head. Literally. People are going to act like he didn't have a volcano on his head. So what KO'd Benoit St. Denis, Dustin, or staff? Dustin, I'm not saying, listen, I don't know what's unclear about what I'm saying. I'm saying it is suspicious that Benoit St. Denis looked that tired in the second. It is. Dude, you said Benoit St. Denis would beat Justin? Yeah. Yes, I would still pick Benoit St. Denis to beat Justin Gaethje. I would literally still pick him to beat Justin. But that's recency bias. Dude, recency bias, man. Yeah. Yes, I think that if Benoit St. Denis took Justin Gaethje down, it would have been infinitely easier for him to submit Justin Gaethje with no jiu-jitsu than it would have been to submit Dustin Poirier, who is not the best on the ground, but is much better than Justin Gaethje. But I know you guys are getting off on saying that I'm coping, but I'm really not. You said Benoit St. Denis would destroy Dustin, and he was on his way to doing it. You said this was going to happen in a fight. It didn't actually happen in a fight. Okay, great. That happens all the fucking time. Are you new to the fight game? Benoit St. Denis had staff, so I'll just say that. He did! He literally had staff. He had a volcano on his fucking head. You guys are acting like that wasn't a thing. God of Staff. It's a good nickname. I like it. Do you guys think Benoit St. Denis looked off? I'm sure a lot of people are going to say no. Fair enough. I understand that. I think he looked off. I think he looked very off. I think he looked off all week. I think he had a fucking staph infection. People are going to say, dude, stop bringing up staph. I can literally show you a picture. He literally was the slowest looking lightweight I've ever seen in my entire life. You could say that I'm coping. It is what it is. It can both be true. It can both be true that Benoit looked off and Dustin looked good. It can both be true. Dustin Poirier fought through the adversity. He got up from bad positions. He made mistakes and still ended up winning. 64% of people say no. 36 of you guys think he did. You forgot Dustin has grappled with the best of the best, Khabib, Chandler, etc. Yeah, Benoit totally annihilated him on the ground early. You're acting like, dude, you don't understand. Dustin just was never going to get out-grappled. He got out-grappled. It's on the feet. It was the feet that exposed Benoit St. Denis. Dustin Poirier fucked him up on the feet in the second. Thank you for the $2. Staff or not, Benoit St. Denis got shown levels. Benoit St. Denis, he did on the feet, but he didn't on the ground. Like, there was no level showing from Dustin Poirier on the ground. Let's not just talk out of our ass. That's not true. Dude, I hated when Benoit was slugging with Poirier in the pocket. I was getting so nervous when he was slugging in the pocket. He was fighting like a fool in the pocket. Like, you just cannot fucking slug with Poirier in the pocket. All right, here we go. 3 minutes. Second round. 3-minute mark. This is where the rubber meets the road. Dude, Benoit looks so fucking slow. Let's see. I mean, I may change my perspective on this, guys. I may change my perspective. He doesn't look as sluggish as I thought. All right, here we go. All right, well, I view it a little bit differently. He didn't look as sluggish as I thought. Benoit St. Denis, no chin. You're kidding, right? Benoit St. Denis, no chin because he got KO'd with the perfect shot when he was getting tired. I think that's kind of crazy. I still think he may have had staff, but he wasn't as sluggish as I thought. More respect, and we have more respect for Poirier. And there's more respect for Poirier. Thank goodness I rewatched it. All right. Credit to DP, man. France is coping tonight. Fuck, brother. Now it's really hitting. Now I actually got it wrong. I didn't get it wrong when it first happened, but now that I rewatched it, now I know I got it wrong. Now we are back to reality. When it rains, it pours. When it rains, BSD snores. Okay, thank you for the $2. Well, now you guys see that I'm not that big of a fan of Benoit St. Denis. Like, I genuinely, this pick, like, I am a fan of Benoit. He is one of my favorite fighters. But I mostly just cared about getting this one right because I was confident. That's basically it. Who will be the next victim of your glazing after Benoit St. Denis and Volk? Maybe Anthony Hernandez, I guess. I guess Hernandez is up next. Literally. Hernandez, dude.